NBA, Odell Beckham. Okay, you're considered one of the top wide receivers in the NFL right now. You was hungry, but are you still hungry now that you got that big paycheck? Uh, your position will never be more important than the quarterback position. So either the Giants will have to fix their line, or they will have to replace the most important position on the offensive side of the ball, Eli's position at quarterback. Can Eli get them to the playoffs this season? I don't know. Can you become a top wide receiver? I don't know. But your job is just to catch whatever's thrown your way because you got paid. You proved that you're a decent wide receiver. Um, the offensive line has a lot of gaps and holes. So Eli's not really that much of a scrambling quarterback because he's on the downside of his career. The New York Giants, will they make the playoffs? Will they? I have no idea. Last year they made the playoffs and they lost. A lot of teams are figuring Eli out, and they know if they can get through the offensive line, he's fresh meat because he does not want to scramble. Mr. Beckham, the only thing you can do is run your routes, and hopefully he passes you the ball to get yardage. And you're not a super wide receiver because you have not won a Super Bowl title, catching the title winning touchdown. You're just an exceptional wide out that has not done anything great except a couple of nice catches, but you have not excelled in the playoffs as a top notch wide receiver. Now, as far as the NBA, whoo, there are a lot of players that are good players, and there are a lot of players that are great players. Noah is a good player. They said he was a great player. Great players win NBA titles. Good players are seasoned vets that do great during the season and are invited to the All Star game mid season to perform in front of a crowd. And it's basically lackadaisical defense during the All Star game. So one player on each side usually starts to put up the most points, most flashy dunks, the most flashy 3 pointers and stuff. It's a very light defensive game because you don't want to get hurt because now it's time to buckle down and get ready for the playoffs where you really make your money for the following season. And for most of these players, I don't know any NBA player that goes to high school, wins a high school championship, goes to college, wins college NCAA title, right? I don't know any NBA player that wants to go into the NBA and just play every season and they're happy with the paycheck. I believe every NBA player's dream is to win the NBA title. Let me put some music on here. Yeah, I believe that every NBA player dream is to win an NBA title. There is no way that I would just want to be in the NBA and don't strive to win a title. That means that every season my team don't make the playoffs, or my team makes the playoffs and we're 1-out, I'm just an exceptional season player. That means I can't turn it up. I can't do what I need to do to win an NBA title, to become a great NBA player that season, to have a ring on my finger to say, hey, I was part of the champions of last season. So let me cut this off here. Like I said, all these players, they're striving to be the best. To be the best, you have to beat the best. This year, all the NBA teams will have to beat the defending champion Golden State Warriors. They added a couple of pieces. A lot of players have been moved. LeBron James is playing on the Lakers, and the Lakers look good playing against the Warriors. You know, it's a decent game. Houston's looking good, but Houston's lacking in a couple of defensive positions and the guard to small forward position, even though they acquired Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo is not a very good defensive player. He just wants to be on the offensive side of the ball. And here we have Westbrook, and he has Paul George, who decided to stay. Westbrook is better needed to be at shooting guard and not point guard, because Westbrook is an attacker. He's a slasher. He doesn't need the ball in his hand because he thinks too much. And then the rest of the team looks around saying, oh, well, hey, let Westbrook have the ball. Let him do what he got to do so we can stay on the floor. Counterproductive. Houston has Capella. Capella's pretty decent. You know, they're going to try to gel. They're going to try to make that push. And in the East, the front runner is Boston. It's supposed to be Boston. Boston, Philly, Milwaukee, Toronto, because they have Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is a special type of player. He has to do his thing. And you have Damian Lillard, you know, on the Portland Trail Blazers. You have you have the Spurs, which I don't think they're going to go too far because they don't have that go-to guy anymore. DeRozan, you know, you'll be okay, but he's not that go-to guy, not in my book. Then you got Memphis. You got the Clippers. You got Dallas. You got to worry about in the West. So there's a lot of teams. And in the East, you have Milwaukee, Toronto, Philly, Boston. I don't know about the Wizards. I don't know about Charlotte. I don't know what the deal is with New Orleans and the Nets, you know, scrubbing the bottom teams or whatever. But everybody's goal in the NFL and the NBA is to win an NFL title and an NBA title. I don't care how you put it. I don't care how many numbers you put up. If you don't win the title that year, you were second best. You did not do what was needed to win the title. And that's the end of my rant. Thank you, everybody. Have a blessed day. Hey, I'm out. Oh, let me play some more music. To be the best. If you want to win that title, baseball, you want to win that title. You don't want to be second best. Okay, that's it, baby. I'm done.